The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. On play action, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. A throw on the move is caught. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Go check, go check. Check, hurt, hurt.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go now.
Motion man is Hyatt. On second down, here's Milton. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is hard to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70. Shut up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Go, Rick. Go. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun is Milton. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Check out.
Try and throw with Milton. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The motion man here is McLaurin.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Head the street, head the street. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
On 1st down, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A carry here for Tracy. He's got some space past the 20. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 95 yards. Touchdown, New York. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Austin Eckler now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Let's go. Trap 60. Ryan, go.
Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
On the double. And up. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 19 right. 3.
Daniels now on first down. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing again. Daniels. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
From the gun, here's Milton. Open man, right side, he's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready? Go!
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
Okay, break!
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Hup!
On the ground, here's Tracy. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Eckler on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey, smash Bronco! 70 ring, 70 ring. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go, Reed, go. Check smash. Check up.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. And they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, go.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. The throw on the run is complete. And he's into the end zone. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go Street.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready to play it. Hook.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Man in motion is Brown.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lion, 18 Pioneer, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hunt, hunt.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Eckler on the return. Yeah. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready? Bring it. Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Now Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready? Ready, ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
70! Warrior 70!
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go!
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Let go!
That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Right there, hurt. 18, right.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Tight end going in motion here.
Cut 19! Hey, check that. Street. Go, Chap. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Left side in the hands of Neighbors.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Motion man is Hyatt. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
On play action, here's Milton. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Davis now to return it. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up.
Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Track 60. Unlock Ryan. Unlock Ryan. Buffalo 18. Hook.
On first down, Daniels. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Red ball 80.
And the Commanders' first down.
19 Lions. Hut, hut.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 14 on the pickup. First down, Washington.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And the Giants will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ready, set. Alert. Alert. Here we go. Here we go. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Get up.
A run. And here's Mason. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Motion man is Rice.
Check, go.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On third and long, here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go. Set. Go, Reed.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Go! Go!
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Rashee Rice, touchdown, New York. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants stretch things out even further. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Davis now to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Daniels now on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
All alone is the tight end, Sinnott.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the air again is Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete...
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash. Warrior 70. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Big Lion. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Hurt. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Throwing again. Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
They'll go play action here with Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Motion man is Hyatt. On second down, here's Milton. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. To the air on third down is Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Working out of the gun is Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go trap, go trap.
Motion man is Hyatt. Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. To the air once more is Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Hey, smash Bronco.
Throwing again is Milton. A ball deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now then, first and goal from the 1.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Bronco.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Giants 66, Commanders
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.